Hi kids, Miss Flowers here. I'm coming to you from this great fort that I have built, and I thought that you might enjoy a book reading from the book Dragon Masters, written by Tracey West. It is a chapter book, so it doesn't have pictures, but it is a great series of books, and if you want to join me every weekday, I will read a couple of chapters for you, and I have some things that you really need if you're going to sit in your fort and read a book. I have my trusty flashlight. I have my yummy popcorn. And I have a friend. So, let's get started with our book. Chapter 1. To the Castle. Drake didn't see the king's soldier coming. He was too busy digging in the onion patch. He pulled out a fat white onion, and a worm crawled out on it. Drake didn't mind the worm, though. He was the son of a farmer, and his family had been growing onions in the kingdom of Bracken forever. He would spend his whole life digging up onions, whether he wanted to or not. Drake picked up the worm and said, "Hey, little guy." Then he put the worm back in the dirt. "Are you Drake?" a loud voice asked behind him. Drake jumped and turned around. One of the king's soldiers rode up on a black horse. He had a yellow beard, and his shirt had a gold dragon sewn on it, the symbol of King Roland the Bold. Yes, I'm Drake," Drake said, his voice shaking. Soldiers never came to the fields. Well, not unless a farmer was in trouble. The soldier rode up to Drake. He reached right down and pulled him up onto his horse. Hey, what are you doing?" Drake yelled. The soldier didn't even answer. Drake's mother ran out of their hut. Wait, where are you taking my boy?" Oh my goodness, she was so upset. "To King Roland," the soldier said. Drake's heart jumped a little. He had always wanted to meet the king. "But he's only 8, said his mother. "The king has chosen him," the soldier said. Chosen me for what? Drake thought. He knew better than to ask the soldier questions, because peasants like Drake weren't allowed to speak unless they were spoken to. "The king will take good care of him," the soldier said. Then he spurred the horse, and they sped away. "Do as the king says, Drake," said his mother. Drake had never ever been on a horse before, so he held on tight, and his heart pumped fast as they raced through the village. They raced over the stone bridge, and finally they stopped in front of King Roland's castle. The soldier helped Drake climb down from the horse. He opened the castle door and gave Drake a shove. They passed paintings and statues and people in fancy clothes. The soldier stomped behind Drake as they walked through the halls. Drake wanted to look at everything, but the soldier gave him a push whenever he slowed down. They came to some stairs finally, and the soldier and Drake walked down, down, down. Then they stopped at a door. Where are we going?" Drake finally asked. "We are not going anywhere," the soldier said. "Good luck." Then the soldier ran back up the stairs. Hey, wait, what do you mean?" Drake yelled, but he was all alone. Drake looked at the big stone door. He felt afraid, but more than anything, he felt curious. So he pushed it open, and he saw the face of a giant red dragon. Drake blinked. He didn't believe his eyes. Then whoosh! The dragon shot a huge fireball from his mouth. Oh my goodness, that was really scary. Chapter 2, The Dragonstone. Drake dove away from the door, and the fireball barely missed him. "Vulcan, stand down!" he heard someone yell. Drake stood up. A red-haired girl was standing in the doorway. "No more fireballs," she yelled at the dragon. He had shiny red scales and a long, thick tail. 2 big wings grew out of his back. Dragons aren't real, thought Drake. But Drake could see the dragon, and he had felt the heat from the fireball. A tall man walked past the girl. He had a long white beard, and he wore a pointy hat and a dark green robe. "Welcome, Drake," the man said. "I am Griffith, the king's wizard." Did he say wizard? Drake had so many questions. "Is that a dragon?" he asked. "He's not just a dragon," said the girl. "He's my dragon. Vulcan is the best dragon in the kingdom." "Drake, meet Rory," Griffith said. "Rory, please take Vulcan away, and tell the others I will be there shortly." "Others?" Drake thought. The girl sighed. "Fine, let's go, Vulcan." She led the dragon away. Then the wizard led Drake down a dark hall. "Why am I here, sir?" Drake asked. Griffith didn't even answer. He stopped in front of a door, and Griffith pointed to its big brass lock. Sparks flew from his finger, and the door magically opened. Drake's eyes grew wide. Wizard magic. He followed Griffith into a room pulled high with strange things. He saw bottles filled with colorful waters and powders, and Griffith picked up a wooden box. The box was carved with pictures of dragons. "This is why you are here," said Griffith. Drake peered inside. A green stone as big as his head glittered in the light. "The dragon stone told me that you have the heart of a dragon," said the wizard, and he tapped Drake's chest. It did?" Drake said. His eyes got really, really big. Really?" "Yes, and those with the heart of a dragon become dragon masters for King Roland." Drake had heard stories about the magical dragonstone, but he had never believed they were real. Now all of his questions came spilling out. How does the dragonstone know I have the heart of a dragon? And how did you even find me? And where and what is a dragon master? And why does King Roland want dragon masters anyway?" "The stone is old and mysterious," Griffith said. "Even I do not fully understand its magic. A dragon master is able to connect with dragons. And as for the king, he is very fond of dragons, but he himself cannot control them." "So Vulcan isn't the only dragon?" said Drake. The wizard grinned. "No, he's not." He handed Drake a green stone on a gold chain. "This is a piece of the dragon stone," he said, "and it will help you connect with your dragon." Drake's heart jumped. "Wait, you mean my dragon? I get a dragon?" "Be careful, Drake," the wizard warned. "Dragons are dangerous, and even the dragonstone can't protect you from their powers." "What powers?" asked Drake. The wizard led him away without another word. Wow, those first 2 chapters were really, really cool and suspenseful. Are you ready for chapter 3? Let's try one more. Chapter 3, More Dragons. Drake's mind was spinning as he left the wizard's workshop. He followed Griffith to a big underground room. There were no windows, and torches hung on the walls. Drake saw Rory and Vulcan, and he saw 2 more kids and 2 more dragons. "Drake, this is Bo," Griffith said, pointing to a boy with black hair. "And this is his dragon, Shoe." Bo was petting his dragon's tail. This dragon had shiny blue scales, but no wings. "Hi," Drake said. "Nice to meet you, Drake," the boy said politely. Griffith led Drake over to a girl with long black hair. Her dragon had white scales. A yellow band of scales circled the dragon's neck, and the tips of its wings were bright yellow. "This is Anna and her dragon Kepri," Griffith said. Drake nodded. "Hi," he said. "We could use somebody new around here," said Anna with a grin. "You have met the other dragon masters and their dragons, so now it is time for you to meet your dragon," Griffith said. Drake's heart pounded. "My family will never believe this," he thought. "Just this morning I was digging onions. Now I have ridden a horse. I've met a wizard. I've seen a dragonstone, and I'm going to have my very own dragon. Unbelievable." He and the other dragon masters followed Griffith down a dark hallway. "The dragons sleep in caves when they're not training," Bo explained as they walked. "Vulcan's cave is the biggest," bragged Rory. Griffith stopped in front of a small cave. Wood bars covered the cave. "Drake, meet your dragon," the wizard said. So, that is the first 3 chapters of our book. Join me tomorrow and we will read a couple more. Until then, see you later.